every single one of the BRICS countries has an enormous infrastructure deficit that simply can't be met by a single institution, certainly not the World Bank in and of itself. So for us, the BRICS Bank is quite a natural extension of the need for more investment in infrastructure. And so we would welcome it.
And to also please identify yourself and your news organization.
You know, I think everyone was disappointed at the lower projections in China. But you know, we've worked with China on a 2030 report that looks very specifically at the strategy going forward. And our own sense is that the Chinese leadership is laser focused on doing those things that will build the foundations of their future growth.
And a warm welcome to these spring meetings of the IMF and the World Bank.
We expect global growth to be at 3.3% this year, which is not much different from last year. Now, looking behind the numbers, we believe that we've avoided the worst, and the economic world no longer looks quite as dangerous as it did. At the same time, the pickup in financial conditions, financial markets, is clearly not translating into a sustained pickup in growth and jobs, in what really ultimately matters most for people.
A robust economic reform program.
On the euro area, policymakers have accomplished a great deal over a short period of time. The priority now is to fix frayed banking systems, press ahead with banking union. In Japan, which, as I said, has a space of its own, the recently announced framework of ambitious monetary easing is, from our point of view, a positive step. But it is not enough. And Japan needs more ambitious plans to bring down debt, plus structural reforms to shift the economy into higher gear.
IMF is always very sharp and always very balanced. So I want...
The role of China going forward is, in our view, critically important. If you look at the size of the economy, if you look at the pace at which it grows, if you look at its ability to gradually reshape its business model by focusing gradually more to the domestic market.
Bond rating, and actually IMF voiced it very...
Well, there is nothing new under the sun. And, ever since 2011, I had known very well that I would be heard by the investigating commission of the Cour de Justice. So a date has been set. It will be at the end of May. And, I'll be very happy to travel for a couple of days to Paris, but it's not going to change my focus, my attention, and my enthusiasm for doing the work that I do.